I'm Alvaro Peralta with MiningIR, and we are at the mining investment event of the North in Quebec City. It's been an absolutely phenomenal day, and it's not over yet. We have Pascal Hamelin of Abcourt Mines, and so you are on the doorstep of production.
Yeah. We began milling material from another site this winter, and now we're processing material from the sleeping giant mine itself.
For an investor that's looking to get into a company that's in the process that you're in right now, what are some of the highlights that they should be looking at? What are some of the things that they should be exploring to assess the investment and the term of long-term investment that they're about to make?
Well, when you start producing, that means you're about to stop going to the capital market. So that's one thing. The first thing is we're about to stop that part. So that means there will be no more share dilution for the shareholders.
Right.
In a very near term, we're not talking 5 years from now. We're talking 12 months maximum.
Okay, well, let's back up. Let's tell the investor, first of all, Abcourt Mines, where are they? What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
And let's start there.
Yeah, that's a very good point. We're based in Canada, in Quebec. All our assets are in the north of Val-d'Or, 150 kilometers north. We 100% own the sleeping giant mill and mine. The mill is fully permitted. The mining lease is in place. Everything's in place to produce. So the missing ingredient was a 43-101, which we completed. We did the resource estimate in December 2022. 3D model, confirm, validate that there is a lot of gold on the ground. We did the PEA in the spring 2023. Now, the next phase for us, like if we were a greenfield, would be you continue drilling towards permitting and towards a feasibility because you need that for your mining lease. But us, we got everything. So yeah, we're going to eventually do a resource estimate, a resource update, and a pre-feasibility to get reserve. But it's not on the critical path. The critical path is path to cash flow positive, so we don't go to capital market anymore.
Pascal, I want to know, what was the genius that gave you the timing to get to this stage of the game just as gold
I know.
is cracking at 2,300? How did you do it?
I won't take the credit on that one. But you know what?
What a change in 3 years.
But if you produce, the odds that you're in the right timing is a lot better than if you don't produce. If you drill forever, you're never going to hit the market right. But if you go in production, yeah, you could be very fortunate. And right now it's our case. Like the PEA, the cash costs, now all in sustaining was $1,200 US. Or 2,300 today. So, and the PA was 30,000 ounces a year. So you're looking at 30 million a year net margin, and the market cap is nowhere near. Like our market cap is like close to 30 million right now.
So tell me, for Abcourt Mines, once you start that production, and you've gone through all this process of proving what's in the ground and having all the infrastructure necessary to get to production, and I mean that includes all of the agreements with the First Nations, with the governments and whatnot. What happens now? You get into production, you start cash flowing, and that's great. Are you still a takeout possibility? Are there people sniffing? Are they the bigger companies looking around and saying, hey, you have a substantial operation here?
Yeah. But the thing with Abcourt is we got over close to 60% is held by maybe 20 individuals. So you would have to give a very significant premium to be acquired. So for us, I think our path we're not talking about that. We're not even contemplating that. Our goal is to get in production with the cash flow, keep expanding. Like right now, the first milestone is going to be 30,000 ounces a year. But at 30,000, the mill is running at about 50% capacity. So the next step will be to fill that capacity in the mill, either with Sleeping Giant itself, by increasing the resource base, expanding the life of mine, or getting other assets in the camp and the surrounding to feed that mill. And we happen to own a lot of assets around that mill also. We just released results from Florida not too long ago. Florida is like 80 kilometers east of Sleeping Giant. And it's 100% owned by Abcourt. So it's like, I don't know, the long-term plan is once you reach 30, let's go for 50,000, and then let's go for 80,000, and then then we'll be we might be in the market more as a buyer than a takeout, because we own the mill, we're in the camp, like the board, the directors, the management team, they're all from Quebec, so we're that's where we're going to do business.
Let's segue then into the team and talk about the management. It takes a very different type of team to do the exploration work to the team that actually gets the mine operational, and
Exactly.
the team that actually operates.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about that. What's some of the strength that you're bringing right through all three phases here, and what are some of the things that you're doing to shift that team as well?
Yeah, my background is mining engineering.
Okay.
So I've been doing this for 32 years. 33 now. So getting older every year.
How did that happen?
Yeah, exactly. But 33 years as doing engineering and supervision. I've been in the Val-d'Or camp for 16 years. We're surrounded like a general manager. Oh yeah, this is home. I got a good general manager who's got milling background. My underground superintendent, Fred, he did everything. He developed this way, that way. He sink shaft. He did everything. He's got a group of followers. So we're really we got good geologists, engineers. Mario, our chief engineer, was actually at Sleeping Giant back in 2005. So it's we got a pretty good team.
It's excellent. What would you want to get out of the mining investment event to the north? You get to see some colleagues, obviously, and that's always a great part. But what are some of the huge benefits to the shareholder that you're attending these events?
It's to increase the liquidity on the share price. On the share, I want the volume on the daily trading. I want the volume, so the investors, they buy in to Abcourt share, but eventually you want to cash out.
Yes.
So if the goal is to get the liquidity in the share to increase the volume, we're actually our average right now is about 400,000 a day. My goal is to bring that up to 800, double. So that's the first thing. The second thing, of course, is if I bring in new investors to the story, well, it creates offer and demand. It's going to increase the share price too.
Excellent. And of course, it never hurts to build your Rolodex and know more people in the industry. That's one of the great places to do it. For Abcourt Mines, excellent. We've talked a little bit about getting into production. So what are the catalysts that an investor could look at, an existing investor or a potential investor could look at over the next 12 months?
Well, very short term, it's going to be the reconciliation from the bulk sample we did at Pershing Many 2. Okay. So it's another satellite deposit that we own that we process in our mill. So that's going to be I'm hoping before the end of the month. And then after that, it's going to be drill results. Of course, production results from Sleeping Giant. The thing is some element that the investor needs to understand is when you don't have reserve, which is our case, I cannot provide guidance to the market. I cannot say I'll be producing this many ounces at this cost in the next 12 months. You cannot disclose that. You release drill results and production results. So on a quarterly basis, we're going to provide, well, the production results and the progress on the mining, it's going to be a lot more frequent. But on a quarterly basis, we're going to provide production detail. Like, this is how many tons we processed, that was the head grade, the recovery in the mill. So we're going to start doing that for June 30th.
You're on the doorstep.
Yeah.
Super exciting. Any last words that you would have for potential investors?
The last word is we're 25 mil market cap. That's not going to stay there very long.
It's time to buy.
Yeah, it's time to buy.
Pascal, such a pleasure having you. And
thank you.
Look forward to keeping a close eye on this story.
Yes,
seeing
thanks.
where production goes.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.